As you saw, that was a missing man. One helicopter fell out of formation, and it's gone forever. All right, so we're just going to give the pilots a chance to land and to get here. If you do wish to speak, please take one step forward now. When I call your name, move front and center, say your piece, then step back into the ranks. Martin.
Hi, Tony. I'm grateful. Grateful for having had you as one of my role models while I was growing up and becoming an adult in this group. Grateful for all your advice, wisdom, and listening ear for all the dilemmas over the years. I'm grateful that you were there for us when we needed you. I'm grateful to have witnessed how happy the special connection with your granddaughter, so to speak, made you in your final months. And also I'm grateful that we have closure and know your ultimate fate. I heard that we'll be getting a permanent place for you at our barracks. We will make sure to keep you supplied with a M60 belt or two. Goodbye, Pops.
Owen.
Hey, Tony. I didn't know you for very long, but the amount of impact you've had on my life is immense. I thank you for all the time that you spent with us and with me and all the other things. Thank you.
Trip.
Hey, Tony. I wanted to thank you for your encouragement and believing in me. Every time we saw each other, I was always really happy to see you. Thank you for believing in me, and I was happy to prove you wrong and stay. And I'll continue to stay and suit up with you in mind until we see each other again.
Foster.
To Tony, may he find peace. To those that he've left behind, may he find comfort. And to the unit, may all of your compassion be returned in kind. I hope that we all truly are as blessed as him. Amen.
Crispy.
Tony, I know I didn't really get to know you as well as some of the others, but it was always nice hearing your reassuring, I guess, grandpa-like voice and whenever I was in the back of your chopper. I hope wherever you are, you've found better peace than what is often had in this world, and I will cherish your memory forever. Thank you.
Hazy.
This is hard. Here goes. Tony was just a truly great guy. spent many nights staying up late just chatting with him on TeamSpeak. And he truly loved his wife and missed her dearly. Um, God, we chatted about like what times like when he got into Vietnam, like his first night there. He said he got out of the Jeep, and no sooner you get out of this Jeep, and they were under a rocket attack, and it's just chaos and just a bunch of stories told me. It really hit home. Genuinely great guy, just so nice, so caring to everybody. And when he lost his dog, I had a sinking feeling that he wasn't going to be long behind him because that was all he had left.
Take your time, brother. There's no rush.
But I truly cherished our time together. And sorry for many times I'd look online and see him sitting in chat all by himself. And like, I just couldn't gather myself to just come in and talk to him because I could feel his pain. But rest in peace, my friend. I hope he's in a better place.
Eagle, if you want to say a few words to Tony, take one step forward.
Eagle has no words. I think the flyover was quite enough words for us. Thank you, Tony.
Okay. Thank you for that, gentlemen, lady. Can you all still hear me?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
All right, so it falls to me to speak on behalf of those who couldn't. So if this breaks up in parts, please accept my apology in advance. We have lost a man who was our measure, the one that we all strived to please, the one whose standards we all tried to live up to. Tony Lee was one of the finest men that I have ever met. One of the finest men that all of us have ever met. A truly irreplaceable man. We will forever mourn his loss, and we will be less than we were now that he is no longer with us. But in such times as these, there is quite often a silver lining. And with his passing, Tony is now once more reunited with his very own irreplaceable, the wife that he loved and missed so much. And so with his passing, there can be just a tinge of joy, the knowledge that our Pops is once more back where his heart truly lay, back with the love of his life. For all of us, Tony was like that big old Papa Bear, spending most of his time in the back of his cave. But the very second one of his cubs was in trouble, or was not doing things the way that Pops had taught them, out he'd come to set things straight, before lumbering back into the shadows until his cubs needed him once more. Some of you may well not know this, but he loved every single one of you. Loved everyone and anyone who ever wore our patch. You were all his family. You were his lifeline, his world. And no matter what you did, no matter how bad, no matter how good, he loved you all as equals. Tony Lee was a veteran of the very war that we portray week in and week out. And like most veterans, he spoke sparingly about his time as a warrior. But somehow, this was his way of healing, his way of going back to Vietnam, and his way of coming out of all of that with just a hint of the respect that all Vietnam veterans were denied when they came home. You all reminded him of what he fought for, because Tony fought for his friends. And you helped to bring that back into focus for him. And he was proud of you to his very core. I know that some of you spent precious hours with him outside of an online environment, that some of his online family visited him, made sure his Christmas time was not spent alone, and made sure that Tony Lee was never forgotten. And for that, you will have our eternal gratitude, because your friendship towards him was a true lifeline. You were a part of the reason he could get out of bed every single day and carry on. None of you should ever doubt your importance to each other. Be there for your friends whenever and wherever you can, just like Pops did. First Platoon and First Squad will carry his name forever. Our homes will be named after him, and his spirit will remain with the platoon for as long as we go on. He will lie with his beloved Spartans for as long as they and we are here. Now our brother is looking down on us from above, just like he always did from the doggone seat in his Huey helicopter. Except that now he has a seat among the exalted to watch us from. Remember our brother with fondness. Be the people he wanted you to be. But do not worry. One day we'll all see him again. And we'll get to sit together and remember the lives we shared, the laughter and the tears. But until that time, and you, my father, there on the sad height, bless me now with your fierce tears, I pray. Do not go gentle into that good night. Rage, rage against the dying of the light. This is First Platoon and all of your friends. Signing off one last time. We love you, brother. Parade. Parade. Attention. Bugler. Front and centre. Parade. Parade. Stand at ease. Thank you, gentlemen. That was beautifully observed. In a moment, I'll dismiss you, and you can make your way over to the bar if you like. If not, just wander away from the parade ground to somewhere quiet where you can log off. Thank you for today. That was thank you for holding it together. Parade. Dismiss.
All I ever wanted to do was fly, leave this world and live in the sky. I left the C-130 out of Fort Worth town. I go up some days I don't wanna come down. Well, I fly that plane, call the angel flight. Come on, brother, you're with me tonight. Between heaven and earth, you're never alone. On the angel flight, come on, brother, I'm taking you home.